Guatemala, a country of immense natural wealth. The forests, lakes and wildlife make this country a sole heir of unparalleled cultural legacy, as it was in Mayan times. One of the greatest treasures of Guatemala are the microclimates suitable for the most varied cultures, among which its rubber plantations, or natural rubber, having rainforest areas and soils with very special characteristics. The amount of land cultivated with rubber or natural rubber increases every year, among other reasons for being a 100% crop environment through carbon sequestration by plantations. Also, being able to avoid the depletion of soils by the particular extraction of raw material of their trees, which have an average lifespan of 30 years. Guatemala produces and sells natural and latex rubber to a world-class standard in America. It is the only country with a significant export supply for the international market. Currently, Grupo INTROSA is an organization that processes 60% of all natural rubber produced in Guatemala. Every year, about 400 plantations are delivered to INTROSA of more than 36 million dry kilograms. INTROSA was born in 1969 with the vision to be the processor and marketer of rubber and a natural leader in rubber helvetura in Guatemala, and is preferred by consumers worldwide. Its manufacturing plant is located 80 miles from the capital of Guatemala in the department of Suchitepeques, southwest in the country. The raw material in the form of synthetic rubber or natural rubber is entered into the plant to be weighed, sampled and inspected, then passes through a homogenization process to ensure the quality and consistency of the finished product. Reducing the size of the sparks to clot and to optimize the drying crumbs of the product so they are free of foreign material is developed by Slav's cutter machines, pre-breakers and pelletizers or extruders. Washing is done simultaneously and final homogenization and water transport stacks. Foreign material is contained during this process. Rubbers and natural rubbers of Muni-controlled viscosity before entering the next phase, which is drying, have a stabilizer applied to them. For all sub-processes, our production staff evaluates conditions in physical form and the characteristics of the raw material. The refined rubber or natural rubber is placed in storage containers for hot air drying under controlled conditions of temperature and time. At the end of this phase are heavily pressed weights of 33.33 and 35 kilograms each. For assuring product quality, this is inspected by skilled personnel by checking for the absence of contaminants, weighing and checking temperature storage and analysis of physical characteristics. It is then packaged and identified according to the specifications of our customers. The system of quality management is certified and registered by INTROSA. According to ISO 9001-2008 and according to these standards, the rubber is analysed in our laboratory, which features Wallace Initial Plasticity, Plasticity Retention Index, Muni Viscosity, Dirt Content, Ash Percentage, Nitrogen Content, a percentage of volatile matter and Colour Index Lobby Bond, among others. Based on these results, the rubber or natural rubber is released for storage and palletized for shipment to Europe or the Americas. INTROSA was founded in 1997 as a natural development from the growth of INTROSA to diversify our production and offer rubber or natural rubber latex forms via centrifugation and in concentrated form. INTROSA has its manufacturing plant in the same place as INTROSA, which has 22 natural latex centrifugal machines and storage capacity for 2,800 metric tons of raw material in the form of natural latex. INTROSA Enter rubber is weighed, sampled and analysed to verify compliance with the specifications before reception. In reception tanks, a mixture of bactericidal DAP and ammonium laureth specified percentages, and after a certain period of rest, the natural latex is concentrated by centrifuging and rotating machines up to 7,000 RPM, separating the molecules with a higher content of rubber from others that have the most water or skim. The latex rubber or natural rubber concentrate is centrifuged and stored in horizontal tanks, where adjustments are reviewed and anhydrous ammonia stabilizers simultaneously develops its natural process of maturation. The required stability characteristics are obtained in a minimum period of 15 days. To meet the specifications of each order are made of different product mixes storage tanks. Natural latex concentrate is centrifuged and packaged, shipped in pipes or cisterns at 30 to 40 and 2 tons of flexibags of 20 metric tons, 0.50 and 210 plastic drums of wet kilograms each. Skim or serum from the process of centrifugation and concentrated rubber latex or natural rubber is coagulated into piles to be transferred to special production process at INTROSA. The system of quality management by INTROSA also confirms and is certified and registered by ISO 9001-2008 and has complete laboratories for quality control of raw materials and the finished product quality plans to run from receipt of raw material to delivery of the finished product at the point at which was agreed with the client. In INTROSA Group, we are convinced of our commitment to corporate responsibility in the conservation of our natural environment, which is why we have a system of wastewater treatment used to return the water to the water table in the region, reaching zero pollution standard by our agro-industrial production process. The benefits of growing rubber or natural rubber by carbon fixation, combined with the advantages of an industrial process, fully responsible nature, make INTROSA Group possible that we get the balance between agricultural development, industrial and preservation of our natural resources. Also within the area of the plant, in the west, was established a private ecological area with a 6.5 acres to preserve the natural tropical forest in order to protect a variety of species of flora and fauna, the ecosystem of the region of the Tama Rio Bravo, such as birds, reptiles, mammals and a number of invertebrates. In INTROSA Group, relations between our staff are based on the principle of financial solidarity. Our employees are organised a solidarity association with participation in training and capital ownership for managing business enterprises that are suppliers in the supply chain, with the goal that we are all entrepreneurs and clients simultaneously. Furthermore, our staff are trained and constantly strives daily to achieve new objectives and goals in product quality and more efficient service to our customers. Internationally renowned industries employ our natural latex rubber as a raw material for a range of products, including balloons, domestic gloves, industrial and surgical exploration, adhesives, prophylactics, suckers or nipples for babies and tires, etc. In Group INTROSA, our most important element is the human talent. We have a team with principles and values focused on quality, gained through work with commitment and dedication. This attitude has led to success and excellence in becoming undisputed leaders in the market of natural latex rubber in Guatemala. INTROSA Group is proud to be Guatemalan and have a business organizational model to follow. INTROSA, a #1 producer and a market leader in rubber or technically specified natural rubber with a worldwide quality that's in harmony with the natural environment. In LATSA, a #1 producer and market leader in rubber latex or natural rubber centrifuged and concentrated to a global quality standard and in harmony with the natural environment.